Hi, Jim.
Good morning, Mr. Watson.
Let him move, Yankee.
Playing nursemaid to the Gatling gun is not my idea of fighting a war.
Let's not advertise what we're carrying, Sergeant.
Sorry. Got a spare one? Thanks.
You ought to extend your leave a few days and watch him test the gun, the arsenal.
Waste of time. Crazy man's dream. No gun will ever shoot 200 shots a minute.
250. And Dr. Gatling is far from crazy. No, I think the gun will work. Maybe change the whole pattern of future wars. This one, if the Reds ever get their hands on it.
All set?
All set. And make it look real.
Thanks. I'll go back into the baggage car.
clear, Captain. Right.
Tapioca I ate till I couldn't see straight. Oh, working on the railroad, 20 cents a day. Johnny, pick a tune on your banjo. Listen to the wheels go clacking on their way. Tapioca, tapioca.
That's a code song, all right. Give him this.
If you please, Mr. Thompson. Thank you, Mr. Faraday. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you what we're going to do. There is no one in this fine crowd here today. I say there is no one in this great sovereign state. In fact, folks, there is no one in this entire universe of ours who can face himself in the looking glass on any given morning and say, I'm as chock full of health as the good Lord intended me to be. I say there's no one, but that condition isn't necessary, folks. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if I may continue to have your kind attention, I would like to introduce to you now my esteemed colleague from Boston, Massachusetts, Mr. Jim Faraday.
Thank you, Mr. Thompson. Ladies and gentlemen, what is it that we all crave? Not money, not the luxuries money will buy. It is health, the physical well-being of our bodies.
Tapioca, tapioca. All she ever learned to cook was tapioca. For my dinner, for my supper, tapioca I ate till I couldn't see straight. Oh, working on the railroad, 20 cents a day. Johnny, pick a tune on your banjo. Listen to the wheels go clacking on the way. Tapioca, 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 they seem to say.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, step right up here. Step right up. It's Dr. Sunderland's Magic Muscle Builder.
He's unarmed.
Well, what is it?
It's female. And pretty.
Well, here, let me see. Come on, let me look. Yeah. But it's Yankee.
So are we. For the time being.
Hey! 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 Hey!
May I offer my help?
Thank you. I hope you can take us to Baxter Springs.
Us?
My patient and me.
What's he doing over there?
Well, he's worried about Lucoa. She's his wife.
He does his worrying from a distance, doesn't he?
He has to. This is the dividing line. The Confederates can't do their own fighting, so they preach rebellion to the Indians. Our army had to make it a hanging offense for an Indian to cross the river.
The suppose we start moving your things.
Thank you. So you can't really call it a hospital, just one room in the entire house. But I wanted to keep things going until Dad gets home.
When will that be?
When Johnny Rebel admits he's nicked. Dad's in the Army.
For a nurse, a good Samaritan, you've worked up a solid hate for Johnny Rebel, haven't
Well, we've been at war almost 4 years. It's enough time to learn how to hate good and hard, isn't it?
you? More than enough. Wouldn't you like a blanket around you? We're still pretty damp.
Oh, no thanks. The air will dry me out. You, sure I'm not taking you out of your way?
I sort of wish you were. Then this would be a real gesture.
It's nice of you anyway. It's almost a day's ride to Baxter Springs.
Good.
Staying long?
Oh, I hope so.
It's a pretty little town. You'll like it.
I'm sure I will.
I've been warned about traveling salesmen.
By whom?
Other traveling salesmen.
When a man sees a pretty girl, he ought to tell us so.
Do you see many in your travels? Girls, I mean.
Most of the time, just Benji. He's good company, but he's not very pretty.
Oh! Oh, dear.
Sorry. Maybe you'd like to go in the back and rest for a while. You say we've got a long trip ahead of us.
Oh, no, I'm all right. I'm fine.
We might hit another bump.
We might at that.
Tired?
I'm used to it.
We'll bring your things in.
Thank you.
What about the hospital wagon?
Oh, I'll send someone for it.
I never thought I'd live to see the day.
What?
You and a Yankee girl.
Terrible. A thing like that could start a war.
Over there, Ligor. Just, put it anywhere.
Well, Jim, if you want to get the other things out of the wagon, I can help get this straightened around here.
Fine.
Where do you want them, ma'am? I'll put these down. Where do you want them?
Oh, just put it over on the window seat, please. It was really so nice of you to help us out.
Oh, that's...
It's very kind. My father.
Oh. Well, it sure takes all kinds, don't it?
I beg your pardon.
It's a funny world. Your father there, proud of his uniform, proud. And other people, like Jim Faraday, never even wore one.
You mean he never was in the Army? But he's young and he's certainly able-bodied.
No, he's a fine specimen.
Oh, it's for religious reasons.
No, ma'am. He's anti-war on just straight physical grounds. He says, right, Jim says that he just don't like the idea of getting shot at. Maybe even killed.
Is that true?
It's the way I feel, Nora.
I can manage now, thank you.
You know, it's a funny coincidence, our meeting. Both of us in the same business. You with your nursing home and us with Doc Sunderland's muscle builder.
Yes. Funny.
Benji?
Gather round, folks, and hear my song.
It'll make you happy, it'll make you strong.
If pain and misery is your lot, Doc Sunderland's remedies hit the spot.
And if what you've got is chronic,
there's nothing like his tonic. 'Cause it builds you up and it cures your ills. One bottle's worth a million pills.
Come in closer, ladies and gentlemen. As a big, big favor to yourselves, come in real close. Before and after. If you please, Mr. Thompson.
yes, sir, Mr. Faraday.
Tapioca, tapioca, tapioca I ate till I couldn't see straight. Oh, working on the railroad, 20 cents a day. Johnny, pick a tune on your banjo. Listen to the wheels go clacking on their way. Tapioca, 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 they seem to say.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you what we're going to do. There is no one in this fine crowd here today. I say there is no one in this great sovereign state. In fact, folks, there is no one in this entire universe of ours who can face himself in the looking glass on any given morning and say, I'm as chock full of health as the good Lord intended me to be. I say there's no one, but that condition isn't necessary, folks. A great writer, William Shakespeare himself, once wrote, why let pain your pleasure spoil for want of muscle-building oil? That's what the good Doc Sunderland is offering you folks here today. The only inside and outside tonic known to be beneficial to man. Now, you'll have to step right up. It's 75 cents a bottle. You can have as many as you want. We won't be back until next year. That's right, the lady wants too. Fools, I told you we wanted him alive.
What'd you expect us to do?
Obey orders.
And have you die a sudden hero, my men too? Would that have been better?
Yes, killing him can cost us thousands of lives, maybe change the course of the war.
Our wagon's just outside, if you'd like to be taken down the street to the hospital.
Thanks. In a minute. After the body's removed, I want this store locked up tight and kept under guard. I'll do the searching after I get back.
Well, what are you looking for?
Give me a lift, Jenkins.
You didn't answer my question, Mr. Kelso.
No, I didn't.
Now, I don't have to take orders from you, you know. I'm sheriff here, and this isn't federal territory.
Let's go, Jenkins, before the sheriff decides he'll take over the federal government.
Hey, Doc. This stuff as good as you claim it is?
Better.
Muscle builder. As soon as the war's over, you ought to head south. The Rebs are gonna need a lot of muscle building when we get through with them.
But you know as well as I do the sheriff can stop us from searching the store.
Not us. I'll do all the searching.
All right, just you then. He can stop you.
He can't stop a search warrant.
Why antagonize him? Why not tell him what you're looking for?
Sure, tell him. Tell everybody.
Excuse me, Lieutenant.
Six bits.
Oh, you can spare one little bottle?
6 bits.
Where's your pick? Ain't you a patriot? I've been killing Rebs for over 3 years for people like you.
I said 6 bits.
All right, all right.
Whoa.
Jenkins, give Mr. Kelso a hand.
Yes, sir.
Too bad. So expensive.
Look alive, Jenkins.
Yes, sir.
soon as I saw the man was hurt, I suggested bringing him here. You know, throwing business your way.
I'm not looking for business, Mr. Faraday. Bring in the other kettle.
Please, Miss Curtis.
Oh, thank you very much. So this will burn just a bit. You just hold this for a minute and press down.
I saw your father's picture in the parlor. Where is he stationed?
Well, at the minute, he's with General Sherman heading through Georgia.
That's where I wanted to be, with Sherman or Sheridan, where the action is. Out here, we hardly even get news of the war. Travelers bring us more information than... How about you, mister? You hear any war news in your travels?
I hardly ever listen.
Mr. Faraday's a conscientious objector.
Not conscientious, just objective.
Lucky you weren't caught in the draft.
Oh, I was back home in Boston.
Boston?
Sure. Can't you tell?
Oh, of course.
If you were drafted, why aren't you in the Army?
Well, I am in a way. I hired a substitute for $300. Brave fellow, they tell me. I may even turn out to be a real war hero. By proxy, of course.
I'd like to wipe them all off the face of the earth.
Business before pleasure. We can't afford trouble.
Well, let's see how tough Fancy Clothes is. One night, Fancy Clothes. You and me to a finish.
About time for those drinks.
Yellow belly.
That's why he ain't in uniform. He's yellow. No, he ain't so fancy.
I'm taking Jim O'Chet's my invitation.
Get ready, stranger.
Come on, Jingers, we're betting on you.
I'd better stop it.
No. Let's see if the conscientious objector turns the other cheek.
Jenkins is the toughest barroom fighter in my outfit. He'll cut that Boston Lily to bits.
Don't bet on it, Lieutenant.
Mister, you should have finished him. Be less to worry about when it comes dark.
Nothing like that. My men aren't sneaks. You have my word for it, sir. There'll be no further trouble.
Your men are a pack of headaches. Why don't you get them out of town before they get hurt?
By you?
Lieutenant, don't play soldier boy with me. I think I can get you another coat.
Thanks, I have one.
When you dress, I'll buy the drinks.
Some other time, maybe.
Miss Curtis,
Yes, Mr. Kelso?
what do you know about James Faraday?
Why, nothing. We met by accident a few days ago when my wagon broke down.
From which direction was he coming?
Well, it might have been east or northeast. Why?
Just curious. For a man who spends $300 to keep from fighting, he...
General Sheridan scores smashing victory in Northern Virginia. Bet the Rebs ain't running any faster than that soldier you worked over.
Mister?
Yes, sir.
James Faraday just sent a telegram. Let's have it.
It's just a regular business message, isn't it?
Yeah, send it. And send this one from me.
Yes, sir.
That you, Jim?
No, it's Lieutenant Braden.
I'm sorry, gentlemen. We don't sell merchandise after sundown.
We're not buying, we're looking. A search warrant.
Don't get foolish, Pop.
Hey, what is this? We're a legitimate business. You just can't... Now, see here. It'll cost you 6 bits for every bottle you bust and 5 cents for every empty. That's what we had. I'm warning you to be careful.
Lieutenant, let's see what's in here.
Sergeant.
Don't touch it! Lieutenant came in like he was Christopher Columbus himself. Gonna discover America all over again. He called me Pop. Yankees never had no manner.
Easy.
Oh, I had a brakeman for a husband. He never made enough to buy the meat. Oh, don't have a brakeman for a husband, or this is all you'll ever get to eat. Tapioca, tapioca, all he ever could afford was tapioca. By the potful, by the carload, but it came to an end, I will again. Oh, take me on the railroad, take me far away. Johnny, pick a tune on your banjo. Listen to the wheels go clacking on their way. Tapioca, 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 they seem to say.
I hope you'll forgive this intrusion, but being in the same business as yourself, show business...
Right along, mister. I'm already spoken for.
Naturally, I wouldn't presume to think that an artist like you wouldn't be surrounded by admirers.
No more. I got myself a study now.
I'm deeply envious of her, ma'am, and I don't want to intrude, believe me. It was the coincidence of your song that brought me backstage.
What coincidence?
My partner and I have been using that song for months in our medicine show.
And what am I supposed to do, cut it out or something?
Not at all. By the way you sing it, you're more entitled to have the song than we are.
For a minute, I thought you wanted to make trouble.
Quite the contrary.
You really think I put it over?
Big.
Maybe I should do it regular.
Didn't you ever sing it before?
First time. It was a request number.
Do you recall who requested it?
Of course. My steady.
Sally, ask Mr. Faraday to come in.
Won't you come in, Mr. Faraday?
There's that drink we didn't have this afternoon. Sally, find yourself another home.
Don't worry, honey. I won't be in the way.
I said find yourself another home.
Sure, sweetie. I don't mind. I'll be in with Laura. If you want me, just knock on the wall.
Sally.
Yes?
Close the door. I'm the man you're looking for to take you through the Union lines. Here's to a no-trouble trip.
You're talking way over my head, mister.
Faraday, let's drop the games and save time. I work for your contact man, Anderson Smith. Running horses through Indian territory for you Rebs. You need any more proof?
I didn't say a word. I like listening.
The longer it takes you to buy me, the easier it's going to be for Braden and that Pinkerton man to mess things up. Kelso checked on that telegram you sent. Now he's checking on you personally.
I still like listening.
Well, you better listen quick. Smith told me all about you. Faraday. Faraday's the name of someone from Boston that went to college with you. Simmons. That's your real name, Captain James Simmons, Georgia Volunteers. Your brother Pete got himself killed at Bull Run. Your pitchman's whole handle is Benjamin Guterman, sergeant in your outfit. More?
No. You've got enough to hang Benji and me 3 times over. Here's to that no-trouble trip through the Union lines. What part of home are you from?
The only thing you and me got in common is we both bleed if we're cut. This is a business and I'm in it for money.
How much?
2,000 gold. That's the way Smith promised it, cash on the line.
Benji. Give him 300 in gold.
2,000's a price.
300 now, another 1,000 when we're inside the Confederate lines. You can take that or nothing.
You can't get through Indian territory without me.
Maybe not, but we can sure make a big try.
It's a deal.
Number 22, flag.
Easy come, easy go. With our money, he hasn't won a hand.
The faster he goes broke, the quicker he'll leave town.
The way he's running second best, that won't be long.
This is a fair.
Look at him. He's got the manners of a pig. Here comes Christopher Columbus. And the sheriff.
Gentlemen,
What you gonna sing, Sheriff?
give us a song and dance. Gentlemen, please. Sing nice and loud.
Oh,
chime in. Wait a minute. I have an important announcement to make. Now, we've been asked to cooperate with the Army. And from now on, any vehicle leaving Baxter Springs will be searched by my deputies and federal troops.
What for? What you looking for?
Well, when we find it, then you'll find out.
That fixes it. We've got to move fast. Think you can handle things at the Curtis house?
Leave it to me.
I'll keep an eye on Manning.
Miss, would you... do you have something, anything at all for stomach poisoning?
It's very late.
Anything at all, please. Oh, please.
Come in. Oh. I didn't mean to turn you away.
You're very kind.
Well, it's just that I have to leave town very early in the morning with my patients.
Oh, I understand. Never mind.
Oh, now, nonsense. You come right in. Now, you sit right down here.
Oh, hi.
That's it. Now, I'll get something from the hospital room. Now, we'll pump out your stomach and have you feeling better in no time.
No! Oh, that never helps a case like mine.
Well, no, there's no reason to be alarmed. Really, it's practically painless.
Oh, I don't mind the pain, really. But a doctor in Boston and one in New York, they tried this same thing. They didn't get any place with me. Exactly. Identically the same thing.
They say that I have a special type stomach.
Oh, really?
It's the way I'm formed inside or something.
Well, do you get these attacks often?
Oh, 3, maybe 4 times a year. Only thing that ever helps me is Kimmel tea.
Kimmel tea?
Yeah, it's an old German special...
But of course, it's an old remedy for stomachache.
Yeah.
I have some water on the stove. Now, you sit quietly and I'll brew some right away.
Oh.